Pain. Most people run from it. I chased it because I discovered something. Pain never lied to me. People did. Excuses did. Comfort did. Pain always told the truth. Before they knew my name, before they noticed the change, I was buried beneath expectations, living inside invisible cages. Every word reflected uncertainty, every heartbeat carried anxiety, every failure echoed louder than every small victory. The world measured me by what I hadn't achieved, but I measured myself by what I refused to become. I refused to become average, I refused to become comfortable, I refused to become another story that ended before it truly began. So I stepped into the gym, not searching for muscles, searching for identity, searching for discipline, searching for proof that a broken man could become impossible to break. The eye never judged me, it simply waited for another decision, another repetition, another promise kept. Every scar became armor, every failure became fuel, every sunrise became another chance to become. I'm just filled by pain, filled by hope. I learn to rise every time I fall. Forged by fire, made from steel. Nothing stronger than the way I feel. Filled by pain, I earned this name. Through the struggle, through the flame. No mercy now, no fear remains. A warrior lives inside these veins. People admire confidence without understanding its price. Confidence isn't born, it's forged in silence and empty gyms and lonely mornings and moments when nobody believes, except you. I remember training when my body begged me to stop, when every breath felt heavier than the plates on the bar, when my hands shook, not from fear but from exhaustion. Still, I finished the set because champions don't count comfort, they count commitment. Every rep was another brick in a fortress nobody could destroy. Every sacrifice was another investment into the future. I refuse to lose. Pressure stopped feeling like punishment, it started feeling like preparation. Failure stopped feeling like defeat, it became education. The harder life pushed, the stronger my foundation became. Storm after storm, battle after battle, I realized strength isn't loud. Real strength keeps moving without a notch in itself. The strongest bring nobody's feet because their actions already said enough. I stopped explaining my dreams, I started building them. One sunrise, one workout, one decision at a time. One day, someone will stand where you once stood, broken, afraid, ready to quit. Your story will become the reason they keep going. That's what legacy looks like. No comfort, no surrender, no retreat, no excuses. One more breath, one more rep, one more victory. Filled by pain, feared by all, I stood back up after every fall. Every wound made me wise, every storm opened my eyes. Filled by pain, I own my fate. I don't wait, I dominate. No crown was given, no throne was found. I built my kingdom from the ground. Built by pain, still standing tall, and that's the reason they remember me at all. The world will always remember the victories, but you'll remember the mornings, the sweat, the tears, the silent promises. Because that's where champions are truly born. Not on the podium, not under the spotlight, but alone, when nobody is watching. And you choose to become stronger anyway. Every journey has a final battle. Every warrior has a moment where he faces himself, not the world, not his enemies, himself. The question is simple. When everything gets harder, will you break, or will you become the final boss? I was never chosen, I was never handed a throne. I built everything with my own hands alone. Nobody saw the beginning, nobody saw the pain. Nobody saw the nights when I fought inside my brain. They only see the armor, they only see the strength. They never saw the struggle that created my defense. I came from the bottom with nothing but a vision, a dream in my heart and a dangerous decision. I decided that average was no longer acceptable. I decided my future was something unforgettable. Every setback attacked me, every failure tested me. Every single obstacle was trying to question me, but I answer with action, not words or excuse. Because champions are built when they have nothing to lose. I faced the darkness, I faced the fear, I faced the voice that told me to disappear. But I survived, and now they see the monster I was meant to be. This is final boss mode. I am built different, forged by the struggle, created by resistance. Final boss mode, no fear in my soul. I turned every battle into power and control. You can test me, you can challenge my name, but every attack only feeds the flame. Final boss mode, the legend begins. The war isn't over, the warrior wins. I don't need a spotlight to prove who I am. I don't need permission to follow my plan. The strongest people are built in the shadows, when nobody watches, when nobody knows. The hours of suffering, the moments alone, the sacrifices made to build something grown. I traded my comfort for something much greater. I traded my weakness for a stronger creator. I learned that discipline is a dangerous weapon when a focused mind makes a permanent decision. Cause motivation fades when the road gets cold, but discipline remains when the body feels old. I kept moving forward when my energy died. I kept fighting battles that live deep inside. And I'm not the same person who started this race. That person disappeared when I entered this place. The old me wanted safety, the old me wanted rest. The new me wants greatness, the new me wants the best. I destroyed the excuses that controlled my direction. I rebuilt my mindset through pain and correction. Every scar is a symbol of battles I won. Every mark is a memory of what I've overcome. I don't fear competition, I welcome the fight. Cause pressure reveals who is truly unled. Diamonds need pressure, steel needs the flame. Warriors need struggle to build a name. The final boss was never another person. It was your old identity, the one that wanted comfort, the one that wanted excuses, the one that wanted to quit. Destroy that version, and nothing can stop you. No mercy, no limits, no weakness, no fear. One more rep, one more step, one more victory. This is your time. This is final boss mode, now watch me rise. Fire in my heart, lightning in my eyes. I survived the storm, I conquered the pain. I walked through the darkness and came back again. Final boss mode, the strongest remains. Built by the struggle, I'm flooded by the flames. No chains can hold me, no force can control. I became the warrior. I became the final boss. They thought the battle would destroy you. They didn't realize the battle was creating you. The pressure, the pain, the sacrifice, everything had a purpose. Because legends are not found, they are built. Listen, mercy. It's for people who stop when life gets hard. I wasn't built to stop. I wasn't born to be remembered for excuses. I came here to leave a legacy. Every sunrise found me chasing something bigger than yesterday. The streets were quiet, the city still asleep, but my mind was already at war. I tied my shoes with purpose, walked through the cold knowing nobody would celebrate the work I was about to do. The iron never cared who I was, where I came from. How many times I failed. It only asks one question, will you lift? So I answered again and again and again. Every heavy breath, every burning muscle, every shaking arm was another conversation between comfort and greatness. Comfort whispered, go home. Greatness whispered, one more. I chose the harder voice every single time. Pressure became my language. Pain became my passport. Discipline became my identity. Now there's no way back. No mercy, only legacy. That's the code inside of me. Every scar, every fight built this fire through the night. No mercy, only legacy. I don't quit, I don't bleed. I keep climbing, I keep bleeding, cause forever remembers discipline. People always ask, how did you become so strong? They never ask, how many nights did you cry alone? How many mornings did you wake exhausted yet still choose the gym instead of another excuse? How many birthdays did you sacrifice? How many parties did you leave behind? How many moments did you choose growth instead of comfort? That's the price. The world loves success but rarely respects the invincible years that built it. They admire confidence without understanding. It was born from thousands of failures. Every setback became another brick. Every disappointment became another plate. Every insult added more weight to the bar, and I lifted it anyway. One day, someone will ask, where did that confidence come from? Tell them, confidence is expensive. It costs comfort, it costs sleep, it costs fear, it costs fear, it costs every excuse you refuse to believe. There were mornings my body wanted rest, but my purpose demanded movement. There were nights my mind wanted peace, but my dreams demanded sacrifice. I learned something most people never understand. Motivation will leave you, discipline will stay. Motivation is an emotion, discipline is a decision. That's why emotions fade, but decisions build empires. Every repetition was another vote for the man I promised myself I will become. Every workout was another chapter in a story nobody else could write for me. No shortcuts, no excuses, no surrender, no negotiations. Only discipline, only pressure, only progress. No mercy, only legacy. That weak breath defines. Every fall raised me higher. Every loss built desire. No mercy, only legacy. The weak version couldn't survive. The stronger version came alive. But I'll chase crowns, I build kingdoms. I'll chase comfort, I chase purpose. Don't fear the storm, I'll become it. No mercy, only legacy. Forever. Years from now, nobody will remember how comfortable you were. They'll remember how hard you fought, how many times you stood back up, how many lives you inspire. Because muscles will eventually fade, but discipline becomes legacy. And legacy never dies. They try to break my body. They try to break my mind. They try to break my spirit. But they forgot something. A person who has survived the darkest moments doesn't fear the darkness anymore. You can break the surface, you can test the limits, but you will never break an unbreakable soul. I remember the days when I carried the weight of every mistake and every regret. I walked through the shadows with doubt in my chest, trying to find strength when I had nothing left. The world kept moving while I stood still, fighting battles nobody could feel. I smiled in worry but fought in my head, trying to rebuild everything that was the dead. But something inside me refused to disappear. A small voice whispered, keep moving, don't fear. I didn't have answers, I didn't have a plan, but I knew one thing, I had to pick a better man. So I started with discipline, one choice at a time, one habit change, one battle inside. I stopped blaming the world for the problems I faced. I took responsibility and started the race, because nobody creates the future you see. The person in the mirror holds the key. The pain tested me, the pressure shaped me, the struggle created me. Now nothing can erase it. Unbreakable soul, I will never fall, even when the darkness had to take it all. Unbreakable soul, fire in my bones. I built my kingdom from the battles I've known. No fear, no doubt, no change, no control. You can challenge my body, but never my soul. No fear, no doubt, no change, no control. You can challenge my body, but never my soul. Man, I know the sacrifices hidden behind success. They don't know the moments I was fighting my weakness. They see the result, they don't see the process. They see the victory, they ignore the progress. Every morning I chose to become something greater. Every night I remember why I started the labor. I wasn't chasing perfection, I was chasing growth, trying to become someone my younger self would know. I learned that strength is not only physical. A powerful body means nothing without discipline. A strong mind can survive any storm. A focused heart can create a new world. I stopped searching for people to understand, because greatness is lonely before they see the demand. The road gets empty before it gets crowded. The work gets silent before the name gets shouted. I have been tested more times than I can count, knocked down so many times. I learned how to bounce. Every failure gave me another reason to fight. Every dark chapter prepared me for the light. I don't hate my struggles, they created my foundation. I don't regret my pain, it built my transformation. The person I'm now was created by pressure. Every difficult moment became my classroom. I carry my scars like medals of war, because every single one shows what I survived before. I am not lucky, I am prepared. I am not gifted, I am repaired. Built from broken pieces, stronger than before. I became the warrior I was searching for. Listen, a diamond is created under pressure. Steel is created through fire. And a warrior is created through battles. Your pain was not your punishment, it was your preparation. Stand up, stay strong, move forward, never stop. One more day, one more fight, one more victory. Unbreakable soul, nothing can destroy the fire inside me, the reason I endure. Unbreakable soul, I survived the cold. I walked through the darkness and found my control. Every scar has a meaning, every wound has a role. Every battle I conquer, strengthen my soul. No mercy, no surrender, no fear, no retreat. The warrior inside me will never accept defeat. They can take away comfort, they can take away approval, they can take away everything external, but they can never take away the fire you built inside yourself. Because when your soul becomes unbreakable, nothing in this world can break you. There is a version of you that the world has never seen, hidden beneath fear, hidden beneath doubt, hidden beneath every excuse. But pressure has a way of revealing the truth. And when the pain becomes too heavy, something awakens. The beast within. I remember the person I used to be, searching for strength but refusing to bleed, wanting the victory without the fight, wanting the crown without earning the right. I look for shortcuts, I look for a way to escape all the struggles that stood in my way. But life doesn't create the strongest through ease, it creates them through storms, through moments that freeze. I had to lose comfort to discover my power, had to walk through the darkness to find my own tower. Every failure I carried became part of my story, every wound of my soul became part of my glory. I stopped asking life why it was so hard, I started becoming the person in charge, cause nobody controls the fire inside. Nobody can stop a warrior who decides. The pain came closer, I became stronger, the road became harder, I walked longer. The world tried to break me, but they created something greater. The beast within awakens, I can feel it rise. Fire in my heartbeat, lightning in my eyes. I was built from pressure, forged inside the flame. The person I was yesterday will never be the same. The beast within awakens, no fear left inside. I survived the darkness, now I become the light. No chains can hold me, no force can make me fall. The beast within awakens, and I am ready for it all. Yeah. They will never understand the price of transformation. They only see the result, not the dedication. They see the confidence, but never the doubt. They see the victory, not the battles fought out. They don't know the mornings when I wanted to stop. They don't know the nights when my dreams fell off. They don't know the moments I fought with my mind, trying to leave weakness and old habits behind. Because the hardest opponent was never outside, the hardest opponent was always inside. The voice say quit, the voice say wait, the voice say maybe you're not built for greatness. But I learned one truth that changed everything. Greatness is not something that someone can bring. It is created in silence, through discipline and pain, through choosing to rise again and again. I became dangerous when I became patient. I became powerful when I stopped complaining. I became unstoppable when I accepted that nobody was coming to rescue my direction. I became the weapon I was searching to find. The strength was always there, hidden in my mind. The body follows where the mind decides, and a focused mind can conquer the impossible heights. Every rep is a reminder that I am still growing. Every set is a message that my future is showing. I'm not chasing perfection, I'm chasing evolution. Every day I create a stronger revolution. You tried to bury me, but they forgot something. Seeds grow underground. The darkness wasn't my ending, it was my preparation. The pressure wasn't destroying me, it was creating me. Wake up! Rise up! Stand tall! Break limits! A strong witness! Become more! The beast within awakens, now hear my roar. I am not the person that I was before. Every scar made me stronger, every loss made me wise. Every battle I survived put fire in my eyes. The beast within awakens, the transformation begins. The old me is finished, the new me wins. No fear, no doubt, no turning back. I walk through the fire and I stay on the track. The beast within awakens, and this time it never sleeps again. Remember, the greatest transformations do not happen When life is easy, they happen. When you are tested, when you are tired, when you are alone, and you still choose to rise. Every morning, two voices wake up with you. One that says, rest. The other says, rise. One wants comfort, the other wants greatness. The war has already begun. Before the sun painted gold across the skyline, I was already walking toward another battle. The streets were silent, but my mind was louder than thunder. Old habits whispered my name, comfort reached out with familiar hands. Fear reminded me of every failure, doubt replayed every mistake, yet I kept moving. One step, then another, not because it was easy, but because I knew the strongest chains are the ones you place around yourself. I remembered every promise I made to the kid who believed life could become something greater. I couldn't betray him, not today, not ever. So I wrapped my hands around cold steel, and every plate I loaded became another decision to keep fighting. The world sees muscles, I remember mornings. The world sees confidence, I remember fear. The world sees victory, I remember the war. The war inside never ends. Every loss we ace, new strength, every scar writes my name. I walk through fires, out shame. The war inside still goes on. For the night before the dawn, I fight myself again, until the weaker man is gone. People think discipline means never feeling tired. They're wrong. I feel every ache, every ounce of exhaustion, every temptation to stop. The difference is simple. I don't negotiate with the voice trying to keep me average, because average never built history. Average never inspired generations. Average never became unforgettable. Every drop of sweat was another sentence in a story only sacrifice could write. Every heartbeat reminded me that I was still alive, still growing, still becoming the person my excuses feared. Look in the mirror, your enemy isn't standing behind you. He isn't waiting outside, he isn't stronger than you. He's staring back at you, beat him every day. I buried excuses, one decision at a time. I buried fear, one workout at a time. I buried weakness, one repetition at a time, until all that remained was purpose. There were nights nobody called, nobody cared, nobody watched. Those were the nights that changed everything, because character is never built under bright lights. Character grows when no one is there to applaud. The gym became my cathedral, the barbell became my truth, the weight became my teacher, and discipline became my religion. No applause, no audience, no shortcuts, no rescue. Only work, only discipline, only one more rep, only one more chance to become better than yesterday. No war in toy, it sleeps, never ends, never leaves. Every sunrise is a name, every challenge feeds the flame. The war inside will never cease, until my soul finds its peace. No surrender, no disguise. A warrior lies behind these eyes. The war inside will always stay, and that's exactly why I never fade. Winning isn't defeating another man. Winning is waking up tomorrow and defeating the version of yourself that wanted to quit. Because the greatest battle was never outside, it has always been within. Legends don't become immortal because they never fall. They become immortal because every time they fall, they rise again. Pain tried to erase me, pressure tried to destroy me. The world tried to convince me that I was not enough, but they forgot one thing: I was never built to surrender. I came from the silence, where nobody knew my name, where every single failure felt like another chain. I carry my doubts like a weight on my shoulders, but every single struggle made my vision much colder. I learned from the darkness, I grew from the pain. I turned every loss into power again. They thought my mistakes would become my ending, but they didn't understand they were only beginning. Every scar on my body has a story to tell. Every mark on my soul shows the battles I held. I was tested by life, I was pushed to the edge, standing over the fire with my hand on the ledge. I had two choices: collapse or climb, become another victim, or conquer my mind. And I chose the mountain, I chose the impossible, I chose the path that creates the unstoppable.
I don't fear the pressure, I don't run from pain. The storm made me stronger, the struggle gave me a name. Immortal mindset, nothing can break me. Built from the ashes of everything that changed me. Immortal mindset, fire in my veins. I turn my soul fire into my strength again. I don't fall forever, I rise every time. A warrior's heart, a legendary mind. Immortal mindset, remember my name. I was born in the struggle and raised by the flame. They see the confidence, but they don't see the war. They see me standing tall, but don't know what I fought for. They don't know the mornings when I wanted to quit. They don't know the battles inside of my spirit. They don't know the nights when I questioned my purpose, when everything felt broken and nothing felt certain. But I discovered something deep inside the pain. The strongest version of me was waiting to awaken. Cause pressure doesn't destroy the person who adapts, it reveals the warrior that was hidden in the cracks. Every workout became a test of my character. Every repetition created a stronger competitor. I wasn't building muscles, I was building discipline. I wasn't chasing attention, I was chasing evolution. I stopped looking backward. The past is a lesson, not a place where I live, not a permanent sentence. I respect who I was because that person survived every difficult moment that kept me alive. But now there is a difference between then and today. I don't run from challenges, I walk through the flames. I don't ask for an easier road, I ask for stronger legs. I don't ask for fewer storms, I ask for a stronger head. Because greatness is created when nobody is watching, when the motivation disappears and discipline keeps walking. That is the moment where ordinary ends and something legendary finally begins. Remember this: your body can become tired, your mind can become exhausted, but your purpose must remain alive. Cause the world doesn't remember the people who almost tried. It remembers the people who refuse to stop.
Rise again, fight again, think again, become again.
No excuses,
Again, fight again,
no surrender,
again.
no turning back.
Immortal mindset, I carry the flame. People will ask, how did you become so strong? The answer is simple. I kept going when quitting was easier. I kept fighting when nobody believed. I kept building when nobody was watching. That's how legends are created. That's how warriors become immortal.
Listen, a lion isn't dangerous because it roars. A lion is dangerous because it never doubts what it was born to become. Today, the lion wakes. I walk through storms with my head held high, broken dreams underneath the sky. Every failure carved another line across a heart that refused to die. The world kept saying, slow down, be realistic, know your place. But every insult became another plate, another challenge, another reason to grow beyond every expectation. The gym became more than four walls. It became the place where excuses disappeared and purpose was born. Still doesn't care who you were yesterday. It only answers to what you're willing to become today. So I kept lifting long after motivation disappeared, because discipline never needs permission.
I hear the silence, I hear my heartbeat, I hear destiny calling my name. When the lion wails, nothing stands, nothing breaks. These hands built by pressure, forged by flame. Every battle changed my name. Then the lion wakes, fear rides away, darkness turns into the day. Every scar, every ache built the moment. The lion wakes. People admire confidence, but they never admire the lonely hours that created it. They celebrate the champion, but ignore the thousands of mornings nobody witnessed. I remember empty parking lots, walking toward another workout, while the city still slept. Every step echoing one promise: keep going, keep building, keep believing, because nobody else will build your future for you. The mirror became my rival, the clock became my coach, pain became my teacher, discipline became my religion. Every repetition was another vote for the person I wanted to become. Not tomorrow, today. The lion doesn't ask if the mountain is too high. The lion climbs. The lion doesn't wonder if the storm is too strong. The lion walks through it, because courage isn't the absence of fear, it's moving while fear is still breathing. I've buried old habits, one decision at a time. I've silenced old voices, one victory at a time. Every weight I lifted something inside me, a belief that couldn't be bought, couldn't be borrowed, couldn't be broken. People thought muscles made me stronger, but they were wrong. Discipline built my body, sacrifice built my character, failure built my wisdom, pressure built my kingdom. Now every sunrise feels like another invitation to become impossible, to ignore. When the lion wakes, nothing's smooth. Dreams become living proof. Every trial, every scar made me exactly who we are. When the lion wakes, no chains
not the days you wished, not the days you waited. They'll remember the days you became the lion.
Listen. They think a crown is gold. They think a throne is power. They're wrong. A crown is every morning you woke up while the world stayed asleep. A throne is built from discipline. Kings aren't born. Kings are earned. Before the sunrise, painted fire across the sky, I was already chasing something they couldn't buy. Empty gym, cold steel, silence in the air, only me and the weight, proving that I cared. Nobody clapped when I carried the load. Nobody walked beside me on that road. Every scar became another page, written by pain instead of praise. I learned that comfort steals ambition. Excuses destroy every vision. The mirror never tells a lie. It only reflects what you sacrifice. Every rep was a promise, every set a declaration, every drop of sweat invested. Built my transformation, the weak version begged me to stop. The stronger version whispered climb, so I chose one more step every single time. Pressure doesn't scare me. Pressure introduces me to the person I'm becoming. The crown was earned, not handed down. Built in silence, without a sound. Every scar, every fall made me stand above them all. The crown was earned, the throne was made, brick by brick, through every day. I don't wear gold, I wear my pain. That's why they'll always remember my name. People celebrate the finish line, but never count the miles behind. Never count the lonely nights or every hidden fight. They see confidence today, they never saw uncertainty yesterday. They see muscles carved in stone, they never saw me struggle alone. I carry doubt like chains around my feet, still refuse to accept defeat, because surrender became illegal the moment I chose a higher sequel. Every heartbeat, every discipline, every failure, swapping the blade within. The louder the world became, the quieter my focus remained. I don't chase approval anymore. Approval doesn't build legends, action does, consistency does, character does. If they ask how you became dangerous, tell them you stopped negotiating with weakness. You stopped making deals with fear. You stopped asking permission to become extraordinary. The crown was earned, never borrowed. I built today, I own it tomorrow. I don't kneel, I don't run. My greatest battle has just begun. The crown was earned, the blood and sweat, no regret, no surrender, no second guess. The king inside finally rose, because real power is the discipline nobody knows.
Every warrior has a beginning, a moment where he chooses to stop running, to stop hiding, to stop accepting less. There comes a time when the old version of yourself must disappear, and a new one must rise. I remember standing in the darkness with a dream and a broken heart, trying to find the courage to make a brand new start. I carried all my failures like a shadow on my back. Every mistake reminded me of everything I lacked. I watched the world keep moving while I struggled to believe that the person I wanted to become was waiting underneath. I had the vision, but I lacked the action. I had the desire, but not the traction, until I realized something that changed my entire life. Nobody becomes stronger by avoiding the fight. The mountain doesn't care, the bait your excuses or your fears. The goal doesn't move closer because you waited years. So I took the first step even when I felt weak, because a warrior is created the moment that he speaks. Enough with the excuses, enough with the doubt, enough with the person who was always trying to get out. I felt the pressure, I felt the pain, but every storm was training my brain. I lost my comfort, I found my power. The warrior inside was waking every hour.
Rise of the warrior, hear the battle call. I survived the darkness, I survived it all. Rise of the warrior, fire in my eyes. I turn my failures into my rise. No more running, no more fear. The strongest version is finally here. Rise of the warrior, my story begins. I was born from struggle, now watch me win. They never saw the early mornings when I fought against my mind. They never saw the moments when I almost left it behind. They never saw the sacrifice, the choices I had to make, the comfort that I sacrificed for the future I would create. Because greatness has a price and I was willing to pay. Every single lonely night built another piece of my name. I stopped looking for motivation, I started building discipline. I stopped searching for approval, I started trusting my vision. The gym became my battlefield, the weights became my test. Every repetition asking, will you be like the rest? Or will you separate yourself? Will you choose the pain? Will you walk through the storm? Will you dance inside the rain? I chose the challenge, I chose the climb, I chose to become the master of my mind. A warrior is someone who never feels broken. A warrior is someone who keeps moving when hopeless. Someone who falls and gets back up stronger. Someone who struggles but continues longer. I have scars that tell stories, I have wounds that created glory. Every battle I survived made my foundation stronger. Every obstacle I faced made my vision longer. I don't hate my past, it created my future. I don't regret my pain, it became my teacher. The person I am today was built through resistance, through patience, through failure, through persistence. I am not chasing easy, I am chasing greatness. I am not searching comfort, I am searching progress. Remember, a warrior is not born in victory. A warrior is born in the moments when defeat is standing in front of him and he chooses to stand anyway.
Rise, fight, build,
Repent. No excuses, no weakness, no retreat. The warrior awakens. Rise of the warrior. The fire is alive. The person I was before had to die. Rise of the warrior. Nothing can stop me now. I earn my spurts, hide my ground. Through every failure, through every storm, I discovered who I really are. Rise of the warrior. Remember this name, built by the struggle, forged by the flame. No fear inside me, no limits remain. I walked through the fire, and I became the flame. The world doesn't create warriors. The world creates challenges. Warriors are created by the choice they make when life gets harder. Rise when the road gets longer. Rise
when everyone doubts. Because the warrior was always inside you.